Show you guys how to make thousands of dollars with seasonal products live from Mexico. July and August are one of the best months of the year to sell on Amazon. There are going to be profits everywhere. But in order to capitalize on those opportunities, you need to know where to look. And this video is going to show you exactly how I will be using my strategy to find seasonal products that made me over 10 grand in a month in July and August of last year. Being said, let's get into the video so you can see my exact breakdown on how you can make thousands per month with seasonal products. And as always, if you got value, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it.
I'm going to show you exactly how you can crush seasonal products and make thousands with it. So I would recommend using the Keepa Product Finder to find these types of opportunities. And this is exactly what we're going to do with myself and my team of VAs. We are going to be using this exact method. So if you go to the Keepa Product Finder and then you set, let's say we're going to set a sales rank of about 250,000 because these products are not really selling too well yet. They are going to start to sell really well in the next few months, but you want to be in early. So we got to think about pool floats, back to school stuff, backpacks, camping gear, stuff like that. Anything that sells well during the summer, you want to take note of it and then really start to capitalize on those opportunities. And I'm going to show you an exact example of a product that did really well for me last year. It's this football pump helmet kit. So you can see this was basically had a huge increase in demand because a lot of people who were shopping for back to school type of stuff for like football season starts in around August or so. That's when like training camp starts for high schools and stuff like that. So a lot of people were shopping for it. And you can see if you got in early here, you could have made a killing. The price was jumping up all the time and even through August as well. So I would recommend being in early on this type of product. We bought it and we sent it in June and we had a whole we were able to sell through our stock and replen it again. That's what happens when you get in early versus replenning it once and then having to sell out at the end. So you can kind of see if you're not in early, that price is going to tank if you still have stock by September. So that's why you got to be very careful and you have to know what you're doing and come in early and be prepared with these seasonal opportunities. But you can see here it went from 70,000 all the way from 100,000 to 10,000, 8,000 ranked in August. This thing was flying. We sold through hundreds of units. And you can kind of see that example. And if you zoom out, you can really see here that the peak demand really dropped. So you can make a lot of money on these types of opportunities. But if you're in too late, like these other sellers who jumped on in September thinking it was going to stay like that, they got messed up there and had to tank it or sell it for a really low price. So we were sold out of that well before that September mark. But let's go into exactly how you can find these type of products so you can replicate that success. So we have our current sales rank of 250,000. Let's say we want Amazon out of the picture. We can do Amazon out of stock. You can also scroll down to the most important filter, entitled, brand, and more. So if you go to, let's say we do backpacks as a good example. A lot of people love to source backpacks seasonal, but you can do this with any other subcategory. You just have to type in subcategory. Like if it's camping, you could type in sports and outdoor and then camping. But we have backpacks right here. So there's 15,000 products in that subcategory. The next thing we're going to want to do is play around with the offer count. So let's say we're looking for like 5 sellers or more currently. So looking for sellers starting to come in now, getting ready to start to sell it for that new season or that peak season. So some brands that are really well with backpacks are Nike, Adidas, JanSport, Fall Raven is like another one that does really well. You can do like Puma, Under Armour. So you can see 145 products here. That's pretty solid. That will find us a huge peak in demand. And one of the things I want to show you guys as well is the new monthly sold feature in Keepa. It's a huge help because it will show you how many times per month that product is selling during the summer. So we can see right here, got a bunch of JanSport backpacks. Some of them that I know, this one I've seen like a huge peak in demand during the summer months. So if we zoom out here, you can see July and August, that sales rank drops significantly. The price goes up to the sky. Some were selling for 43. And you can see even though all these sellers came on the listing, that price was still jumping up. So as long as you were available for sale in August and you had your product stocked in, you were there early, you would have made a killing. Even actually one point it went up to 46. You can see it. They sold out and the buy box disappeared. So that's just a perfect example of a product that will do really well, probably again this year. So definitely keep note of that type of product. And if you can go through all these products, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to go through a couple. We got this Nike Brazilla backpack here. You can see, it will show you the monthly sold option as well. You can kind of see the example here. It went to 800 sales a month. Outside of the year, it only sells 50 times a month. In order to do this, to get this yellow line, you want to make sure you have the middle bracket. Click on that sub rank there and have the middle bracket up, because you can see they started doing the monthly sold thing not too long ago, less than a year ago. So you can see this product was really jumping. It actually sold at one point for up to $75. You can see that buy box, or that lowest FBA price was 75 at one point. That's insane. You could have grabbed sales really high, and if you were in stock, you could have definitely made a killing. But it's a really quick. You got to be quick, because then you could sell hundreds of units in that type of a month of these different types of backpack products. So yeah, that's how you would find them, with the subcategory. And then let's say you only wanted to source a bunch of Nike backpacks, for example. So there was a lot of profitable Nike backpacks. You can also drill it down by just brand. You can only do one brand if you wanted to. So let's say we're only looking for Nike backpacks. There's 51 Nike backpacks here that meet this criteria. So if you can literally make a killing just off selling Nike backpacks, you just got to get in early. You got to know the holidays that are coming up as well. There's Mother's Day, there's Father's Day, there's Memorial Day. That's going to be a huge one for summer stuff. July 4th, all of that stuff. There's going to be crazy holidays. And then FBMing during those type of opportunities will be great as well. You can make a lot of money just merchant fulfilling if you buy July 4th and then you list a bunch of backpacks FBM. So that's just a great example. And that's the exact search that I would run in order to find these type of seasonal products. So definitely implement this into your sourcing strategy as you start to get into these warmer months. Now is the time to start to source these types of products. You are going to make a lot of money if you do this right. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two on how to find these types of opportunities. How to see that sales rank where it really starts to drop during, you got to zoom out to the year to see that. But a lot of them have multiple years where it's like that. So definitely don't be afraid to take advantage of these opportunities and make a killing off of it. It's going to really boost your July and August numbers. So hope you guys got some value from this video. As always, if you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.